Good evening YouTube. So today we're taking a look at a fight between Daikatana and Bushido. It's kind of relationship like a little brother and a big brother. So it's going to be an internal affair today with the two guilds in the same community fighting against each other. Now yesterday we fought against Mystic Bulls. I'm part of Daikatana at the moment. And we fought against Mystic Bulls yesterday, and unfortunately I did not have time to record my video yesterday, but so I'm just going to start this video out here about showing some of the results from yesterday, because I thought it went pretty fine actually with my teams here. I did get a lot of win. I actually got 18 flags, and I think that is pretty good considering that my account is really not that strong yet. I'm still working on everything like pets and limited heroes, exclusives and stats and whatnot. My sanctuary is not even maxed yet. So as you can see here, we managed to beat Omar here with at least two of our teams. This is pretty much what happened most of the night. Was I could beat 2 out of 3 teams with my own teams, and then I could win like the entire match, right? So I did not get any hat tricks like a 3-0 or anything, because one of my teams, the one with Jingle Bell, is pretty weak. But I mean, I just got Jingle Bell at Christmas to exclusive 3, and at the same time actually as I got Marie to exclusive 3, I got Jingle Bell finally built. So I wanted to try her in arena here. But I think she needs more stats, more speed, more everything, and I'm not even sure if there is a room for cleave anymore. I think most of the meta here is turning towards a very tanky stall team meta, and tanky teams might be just the way forward with like the perma CC teams and stuff like that, right? But I did not have a Reyna and I don't have an Elise. Unfortunately not yet, so I cannot do the perma CC team. That is pretty meta at the moment, but I can tell you that they hit very hard here. So we did manage to win against Gerald here. I'm not too sure what happened actually in this fight here. My Marie just went nuts and killed his team in like a 30 turn or something, and then I also won this one here. I'm not too sure there. Jamie, Ice Frog, and on defense you can see I'm losing, but it seems like I'm winning at least one of my three fights here, even at defense, so I'm very happy about that. I think Love actually was one of those that I didn't win too much against. Victory here on defense. Did beat Pop and Rave and Denzel, and as you can see here I lost to Jiro. This was my first fight here. I placed my teams bad there, so I think overall against Mystic it went pretty fine. Anyways guys, let's jump into what it's actually about today, and it's about the Bushido versus Daikatana, or vice versa. And as you can see here in the top, we are losing it 3-0, and unfortunately I'm on the tower with all the Bushido strong players here. I think, yeah, 5 man here. Surger is strong, Monkey strong, Aristio strong, Pumpkin strong, and obviously Bird Life is also very strong. But let's just see what happens here today. I don't think we are going to win much here today, but it doesn't really matter, right? We just want to see how it goes. So my tactic here will be the same I used against the Mystic yesterday, trying to mirror as much as possible. I'm going to use my Marie team against this Marie team, and then I'm moving my Giselle team against this team down here, and I will be sacking my Jingle Bell team against the perma CC team here, because, well, I can't really do anything against that perma CC team right now, because I don't have the heroes that I need myself. I do not have a Reyna or a Elise. Well, I have Elise, but I don't have exclusives on her yet, and Reyna I don't even have yet. I need to get her in a box or something like that eventually, right? So let's see here against the first fight here. I really like Bird Life here, or Turon's account. He is a very strong player and a very nice person here. Also the creator of the hero bot, and you can see here my Lydia died. That happened against Gerald yesterday as well. My Lydia died. She's actually pretty squishy, and let's see here if we can manage to do anything with my Marie. I'm just playing it on auto actually. I just realized maybe I should have done it on manual here, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, you can see Marie very strong. Now, I don't think like this one here will just be the perma CC team. Curious to see how much Reyna is hitting for. Yeah, you can see she's hitting pretty hard, and right now I only have the free sleep of. Let's put the speed down here, because yesterday against Mystic I was being hit by Reyna for like 2 million, 3 million damage sometimes. So let's just see how strong. You can see here it goes up now. She's already at there 1.3 million damage on Reyna, just like that, right? And she kinda scales with the amount of CC you have on. So if you have a freeze and a hypnotize, like we have on Nordic here, that's 200% damage. And then if we had a stun as well from Giselle maybe, that would be even more damage. You see a 989k. So Reyna is definitely a beast. She is hitting very, very hard. And as I said, I saw her yesterday hitting for like, well, I don't know, I saw her hit for like maybe 2 or 3 million damage with some of the Mystic players yesterday. And she's very, very strong. Super, super strong hero here. So anyways, let's put it on manual here from now on. Let's see if we can manage to do anything here. I think it's not looking too great here, but if we can just get this one win here, that would be a fantastic start here against Ytsurum. What we have to remember is that yesterday against Mystic we had 10 people in our tower, and Mystic had 11. So the buff down here that you get in the tower, I think my buff yesterday was 220%, something like that. Today it's definitely going to be beneficial for the other team because they're less member. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the percentage here is lower if the enemy has like a lower amount. That is kind of the reason why you're putting 4 or 5 people into one tower, I think, is to get even more stats here, and you can pretty much tank like 15 people from the opposite team if you are strong enough in your players, right? I think that's the trick anyway. So let's see here. We're gonna put it, remove the start on auto thing, and let's see, where is his Marie? His Marie is down there. This is Pumpkin here. We have a CC team here that I kind of like to ignore. What I really want to do is probably something like this then, and then move this guy up there, and hopefully like the Dokara will be doing it on my Willa or my Lance. Well, it's going to be to my Lance in prison, and hopefully we can do something here. You can see Pumpkin also has the 5-star Frost Spectre pet on his team tree, so that's going to be interesting to see how much speed decrease we're going to get hit by. So we're going to see here what happens here. I really like to use Willa in this team here. She is also a very nice addition, I think, to Giselle. You can do a lot of different combinations with Giselle, really. Yeah, you can see here Erato is getting procced. So I must admit, like, it's not only because I'm from like Bushido community, right? But I think the fight yesterday felt like it was a bit easier than what I've started out with here. But I think it's definitely the towers, the percentages that does a lot of things, right? So here we wanna, if we CC in her, I think she'll just does this one do damage? Yeah, it does damage. Does this one do damage? No. So we're gonna start with this one here and see if we can do anything. We cannot get our turn here. We are not fast enough, and that is exactly why I'm just sacking my JB team. And for the next time, I will use another team than this JB team, because obviously it's not working. Unfortunately, there are like, well, 14 days or something till the next guild versus guild, right? And then we'll see when we get there, like, how is it looking, what is it looking like, right? And here you can see Marie exclusive 3 proccing from the Lydia attack here. That this is why everyone here is low health. That's because of Marie exclusive 3 doing some damage here. You can see it. It's doing a lot of damage, and also Beatrix will do the same. So that is a very nice combination. I really like that combination. And then my Munjing here will do this here, and let's see what happens now. Yesterday, one of the things that happened sometimes was that my Marie would actually kill a Munjing on the opposite team, and then I pretty much had a a good one, right? But I think definitely these buffs down here has been helping me yesterday against the other tower. But so far, one flag, I think it's okay. It's okay here. If I can just get one flag from each of these guys, I think it's still better than what I was anticipating. And you also have to remember that it is the Kraken Tower, or whatever we call it, with the strongest player of Bushido in the same tower here to get even more buff, right? So we have to definitely put that into consideration. So just winning a fight once or then is actually very, very nice. Now let's see here if my Marie team can beat this one here. It's pretty much a matchup. He has a 5-star Prospector here and also a Panda instead, where I have the Lydia here. And then I'm going to see, yeah, you have the CC team down here, so we'll just do it like this. I can't really, there's not much other different like options right now. We can't change anything anyways. We can't change the teams, we can't change the pets, we can't really change anything, so we'll just have to kind of just take it as how it is. So here Panda is going to get his turn, but yeah, we don't really care about that. This one is going to be, let's see what happens here. He's Marie pretty hard, and you can see here, if we take a look at our speed, for example, on my Marie here, normally she's at 2193, and you can clearly see here that both the Nightmare Christmas debuff from the enemy Marie and also the pet here is doing a lot here. You can see I have 2 stacks of the pet debuff and 2 stacks of the speed debuff from Marie, sorry, and I'm already at 1600 speed here on my Marie, even though it says here that she's immune to speed down, right? So clearly pet and the other thing is working on her. So, and you can see the other enemy here is at 2300 still. So yeah, that is how it looks. So the pet actually also helps a lot. I'm just gonna put it on auto because yeah, this is pretty much auto. It's RNG, like it's pretty much RNG anyways, which Marie is losing the buff at what time here, I feel like, and who is going to be killed by Marie. So I'm getting pretty low here. Can I? No, I cannot save her. Cannot save her. I can't do anything there. So I think this one here, I don't think I'm going to get any wins because that other team is normally my strongest team, and if that one is losing, then I don't think there's any chance. This team here is my only chance here with my Giselle, if she could get a turn. And let's see if you can do any damage here. The lance is getting low. The lance is dead, that's good. And we want to kill the Dokura and the Morikis. Let's see here. So you can see my Panda is only exclusive 2 even. So yeah, it's I still have a lot of work to do on my account, but it's going better and better, I feel like. So definitely a work in progress. And also once I start getting some pets, which I've begun working on now, and especially after my latest video, I will be going for the frost pet myself, obviously. Anything else would be kind of stupid too. And here you can see again, Reina is doing hits of like 1 million, 1.8 million there. And you can see she's absolutely slaying. That is such a strong team, and I would find it kinda unimaginable if the next limited hero that we get for Chinese New Year is not a counter to the CC team, because this team here is everywhere. Every top player is using this team here, and it's very annoying to play against, especially if you have a Manta Ray also decreasing the speed determinator on your team, right? So I feel like the next limited hero from Chinese New Year will be a counter to the Elise, Reina, and Giselle Penny combination here. That is what I feel like, because it would make sense, right? It would make sense that they would make a big counter that is like interesting to buy, because you want to counter a team like a Perma CC team, right? Because nobody likes, like, well, I guess people who who have the strongest Perma CC team kind of likes the easy wins because the enemy can't do anything. But let's be honest here, it's like it's not fun, right? That you are losing just one fight because your team is just CC'd and you can't do anything. I mean, that's just a bit boring for me anyways. But the good thing is that the team against the team Elise and Reyna is both immune to CC, right? To the Frost CC and stuff. So it's kinda, I'm not even sure if it's just RNG because I don't have the constellation myself, but I'm imagining that is something to do with like some RNG and stuff like that. Who is going to win? Because they're going to be immune to CC, right? So, but yeah, this is against Zerker, and here, I think if I'm using this one, I can only use it on Emerging here. Actually, I can't use it on anyone else. So I think this one here, you can also clearly see here that they are hitting a lot harder. I'm kind of wish I recorded my matches yesterday, and you would be able to see the difference in the buffs from the tower is doing a lot actually. So the strategy about having only 4 or 5 people in one tower and it's your strongest people is definitely also a very good like thing to remember, right? Like if I was in a tower with maybe 11 or 15 people in the other end, my chances of winning against some of these top players here would be higher, obviously. So it has a lot to say with the buffs. That's all if you're taking anything from this video, just remember that the buffs is helping a lot, right? So we did get it one win here against I think is it Zerker or is it Aristeo I'm fighting against? I'm not even sure because I'm just talking and having fun. But here you can see against I'm just CC'd, and obviously I never expected to win this one, but you can clearly see the combination there, what's important about it, right? So I did manage to take a flag there. So far I've taken a flag from each of the strong players here, and respect to everyone here. They are very good players here. Let's see against Monkey Magic here. I'm kind of hoping that I can win at least 2 here. I have had a few test runs against Monkey, and it has been going pretty decent for me actually, I must admit. So let's see here if we can manage to win at least 2 out of 3 fights against him. Because I think I will have some teams that can counter him, like this one here. On paper he has like no Marie in his team, so I have an advantage there. And he also have both Giselle and Erato, which means he will not have a Giselle and Erato on his other teams, and that's nice. So hopefully we can win this one, but let's see what happens here. It's kind of interesting. It's going to be the last fight here for today anyways. That's the good thing about only having 4 or 5 people in a tower, right? The battle is pretty quickly done. Now let's just see here how much damage does my Marie actually do here. Well, let's hit the Emerging here, not that it matters, because what she's going to do is follow up with her S2 on the one with most mastery. It's kind of interesting that she hit the Erato there and not the Giselle. That was kind of surprising for me, which should mean that the Erato has more mastery than the Giselle, which is obviously not what you'd expect, right? So here let's just take some turn meter from Emerging. I mean, why not? And let's see if we can get another turn here. Can I decide who to hit? Let's see if we can nuke the Emerging. We cannot nuke the Emerging. Yesterday I had a lot of luck, as I said, about nuking the enemy Emerging here on turn 4 or whatever it is we come to. And this is clearly not working today, so I think that 100% extra defense, health and attack and whatnot is helping a lot. Right, let's just put it on auto here, because I think they know what to do, the team here. I've instructed them. I've told my team, you just do as I say here. I've put the instructions in, and let's see. Yeah, you can see here. I knew this is what was going to happen, but that was kind of not a good showcase there. I thought I would have won that one because I did have the counter on the paper, so I'll have to go rewatch that after this video here to see where did it go wrong. Maybe I was too slow, my speed, or what is happening. Maybe he's just too strong actually. And here you can see against this team here, Lance is dead. We still have a very dangerous Morikis here. Yeah, okay, let's see. So actually my Giselle team here is working better than I thought, and very happy with that. But this one here is the Perma CC team, and this is where the where it ends, right? So let's just see if I can I CC any one of those? Cannot CC anyone here. Can my Jingle get a turn? Maybe. No, she's CC'd. Yeah, she is going to die here, and you can clearly see again Reyna is doing a lot of damage here. We have only 1 freeze and she's doing almost 800k damage with her basic attacks. So she's definitely hitting very, very hard. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video today. I think overall against the Kraken Tower of Bushido, I think this went pretty well. I mean, I got one flag from each. I'm kind of satisfied with that, to be honest. Don't think I could have done much better there. Let's see, yeah, Pluto got the same. So, okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you all a great night. Cheers, bye.